Welcome to an ordinary week in my life. Watch this vlog until the end if you don't believe a healthy lifestyle can be easy. By sharing my unpretentious healthy habits, I hope to inspire you to try small things every day to improve your physical and mental health. Whether it's trying new foods, moving more, or strengthening the connection between your body and mind. If you are looking for a simple approach to wellness, you've come to the right place.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is.
Good morning and welcome to my vlog, welcome to my week. Today is Monday, starting a new week. It's the second week that I record a vlog, a weekly vlog. I think it worked, the last one. I have to edit that video today, but I think it worked. Let's see. So yeah, we are ready for another week. I woke up early, I went for my run. Now I took a shower and I'm wearing a gym attire, as you can see, because I think I'm gonna record the yoga flow later. I don't know, I'm kind of lazy today, I have to say. I think it's because the weather, it's raining. It started raining by the end of my run and it's dark. I don't like dark days. I know summer has to end someday and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do during fall. But anyways, I'm gonna brew a coffee for me because I think that's one of the reasons I'm kind of sluggish. I didn't have any coffee yet. So I'm gonna brew a cup of coffee and I think after that I can really start my week. And I'm gonna bring you with me.
Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your...
Oh my god, the day flew by. I spent the whole day editing the last week vlog and it was good. Not that I spent the whole day. I mean, of course I did other things, other small tasks, but yeah, it was, I couldn't even record the yoga flow that I was planning. I was wearing my gym attire and I didn't need it, but anyways, this week is gonna be a busy week. It's what I call the content week, is when I do all the content for the club. I like to chunk produce my content. So if you are new here, I have a wellness club for women and I post a lot of content there. I post yoga flows, I post meditation, and I post informative videos there. And I record everything during a week, so I can spend the other weeks of the month working on other things, like working with my clients, helping them inside the community, a lot of other things. So this week is a busy week, and that's why today for dinner we are preparing a whole chicken. If you watched the latest vlog, I showed you that we ordered this butcher box for the first time and we got a lot of interesting things there. One of those things were this whole chicken, because that's a good tip if you don't have time to cook every day. I have the privilege to have time to cook every night, at least almost every night, and I know it's not doable for everybody. So a tip that I always give to my clients is that try to get one day of the week and cook for the whole week. no secrets there, right? Meal plan. But I always say, why not roasting an entire chicken? Because when you roast an entire chicken, you prepare a meal once. It will take like an hour and a half to make it, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. And because it's a whole chicken, you have different parts here, aka different types of meat, so you can eat the chicken for a whole week without feeling that you are eating the same thing every day. And that's what I'm gonna do, because it's gonna be a busy week. I don't wanna spend too much time cooking at night. I'm gonna prepare the whole chicken today so we can eat the chicken during the week. And for that, I'm just gonna preheat my oven, and it's as simple as that. I'm gonna season the chicken, simple: salt, olive oil, lemon juice. I'll get some herbs here. I think I have thyme, basil, oregano, garlic. I'm gonna make a mix of seasonings. I'm gonna season the chicken, put in the oven. How easy is that?
Can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can hide from this city. And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
Wednesday. As you can see, I'm on the balcony. The weather is hot. It's pretty hot today, but I'm not gonna stay for long here on the balcony because I have a lot of work to do. As I mentioned yesterday, I think I did, right? This week is what I call the production week, so the whole week a lot of things to produce for the club, but today is when I work the most for the entire month. Usually the second last Tuesday of the month is when I produce all the videos for the club. So yeah, I'm gonna brew my coffee, I'm gonna get into work as soon as I can so I can finish as soon as I can, because I still have other things to do. But anyways, what can I say? It's a pretty intense day. Sometimes it can be stressful because of the pressure, but I love it. I love my job, and I know I'm privileged. I feel privileged, and I try to remember myself of that. Every time something doesn't go as I planned, I try to remember that I do that because I love it. So let's do it.
Hello, Bonita. Let's talk about coffee. Shall we? I have to say, it feels so good when I finish to record all the videos. Now I can breathe, and actually I can eat, I can have lunch, because yeah, I'm hungry. Thank God I don't have to cook because they have the leftovers from yesterday. It's time to bake bread. If you are a regular here, you know that I bake my own bread. I have this healthy recipe of whole wheat bread that you can find on my blog. You can go to lucianawellness.com/bread and you find there. Sometimes I make it in the machine, sometimes I make by hand. You can do either way because we eat a lot of this bread. I bake it at least once a week. So if you're not new here, you probably saw this recipe hundreds of times. And let's bake it one more time. What a day. I work it a lot, but this is it. This is the busiest day of the month. It's the day when I just work so I can get everything done. But it's a good thing because I feel accomplished after the day ends, because I filmed everything I needed. I couldn't finish the editing, but that's okay, that's expected. So yeah, and the good news is I don't have to cook tonight because I still have leftovers, and I think I still have for tomorrow as well, and then I can cook again, because I know a lot of people come to the vlogs because I cook every night. I try to encourage you to cook at home, to eat wholesome meals. And yeah, and I thought that showing the roasted chicken trick would be a good idea because of that. Not all of us have time to cook every night, so maybe you can use this trick. So yeah, I still have rice because I cook a lot of rice, so I don't have to worry about that as well. And I have the chicken, and let's eat. What happened, but the bread grew too much, but I think it's still good. Let's see.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time?
Good morning, welcome. My Wednesday, just made my coffee, and yeah, it's Wednesday. You know what happens on Wednesdays. At least it's not happening every Wednesday. It used to happen every Wednesday, but some weeks I just skip it. But today, yes, today we are going to Costco. Today we have to do groceries because there is nothing to eat. No, I cannot say it's actually it's a sin to say that. There are plenty of food, plenty of protein. It's just like we don't have veggies, we don't have like fresh produce. I would say we are lacking a few things, but we are blessed enough to have food at home, and I'm grateful for it. So yeah, horrible joke. But anyways, we have to restock the fridge, and yeah, pretty much that. You know the drill, you know what happens when we go to Costco. But first I have to work a little. I have to start working. I don't know if I'm gonna work from the balcony because the weather, the sky is clear, the sun is there, but it's still a little cold. And yeah, it's August, it's summer. Please, summer. I already have to deal with all the ads about back to school, about fall, about, you know, like the end of summer, which I hate. I hate this time of the year when we have a month of summer and we are kind of, I don't know, we are already focusing on fall. But anyways, I already have to deal with that. And now I have to actually face the cold. Please, just a few more days. Oh God, this poor Brazilian, beg you. Give us a few more days of summer. Anyways, I don't think I have the power to change the seasons, so let's get to work.
I'm in second chances, empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path.
Let's go to Costco.
You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed? I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? We only got this life, no guarantees. The stars align. Follow your passion trail and try to keep an open mind. Hiding it by myself, no guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me, leaving the past behind. We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed? I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? Whoa.
Back home, time to show you what I got today. So first bag, let's get this out of the way because this is not food. I got this smart thermometer because I needed one. I had one, I use it a lot, but mine has broken. It was kind of expensive, but I don't know, apparently it's good. And it's actually wireless. The one I had was not wireless, so I couldn't use it inside the oven. When I had to measure, I had to have access to the food. This one, I can leave it and it's gonna actually alert me when the food is ready, or at least at the temperature I set. We got quinoa. I always have quinoa. Usually I alternate between rice, quinoa, potato as my source of carbs for dinner. So yeah, I love the Kirkland brand. It's very affordable, it's easy to cook. Actually, I cook in the rice cooker as if I was making rice. It's so easy. Chop a few veggies, put everything in the rice cooker, and yeah, just like that. And the good thing about quinoa is that besides the carbs, you have extra protein. So it's a win-win. It's easy, it's delicious, it comes with protein. I mean, free protein, as I always say. I got milk as well. I've been using a lot of milk because besides my husband drinks every day, every morning, but besides that I use for my homemade bread And I'm using now for my yogurt, so I didn't get yogurt for the first time. I think I don't need to buy yogurt anymore. I reserved approximately 1 cup of the last batch I made, and that's it. I'll have forever. Cottage cheese, a amazing cheese to have at home. First, because it's healthy, it's low in fat, it has protein, and it's good because you can use like to spread on your bread. I like to spread on my bread, but you can also make dips and sauces. You can do a variety of things. And sometimes people complain the lack of taste, and for me that's an advantage because it means that you can season with whatever you want. You can mix with herbs, you can mix with tuna. Sometimes I do that. I mix with tuna to make a dip. You can use peppers, a variety of things. So actually for me, that's an advantage. Oh, we need to talk about this. Chocolate chips. It's the first time I buy it, but as you know, I've been trying to eat less processed food, and one of the things that I am working on is on my protein bar, and it's promising. So far, we've been loving the ones we made, the batches we made, but I was using the chocolate I usually eat, and it was kind of too much work, I would say. I would have to open 30 more, I think more than 30 pieces of chocolate and then chop them to melt them. So this time I decided to got chocolate chips because I just need to weight them and melt. And I was reading the label. They have this Kirkland, and they had another one, I believe it was Hershey's, I believe, and I read the ingredients list, and this one was a winner. Of course, we have to set our expectations. It's chocolate, of course, it comes with a lot of fat, a lot of sugar, but balance is everything. So yeah, from the options I had to choose from, this one was the best. And that's it. It's simple as that. Every time you wanna eat something and you don't wanna restrict yourself from eating it, just look for the best alternative among the ones you have, of course. I know it's a small step, it's a small thing to do, but they stack. And by the end of the day, if we stack a lot of good choices, even the small ones, if we stack a lot of small good choices, it's gonna make the difference. I've got spring mix, organic, pink salt. I like pink salt. I think the taste is milder than other salts. And about salt, nowadays we talk a lot about sources of salt, and yes, it makes a difference, a little difference. So of course there are salts that has more minerals, others have more of other things, but by the end of the day, I mean, I don't encourage you to buy a specific salt just for the purpose of health, because I advocate for balance. I advocate for doing the best as you can and doing the basics, actually. So it's more important for me, if you are making your own food, if you are cooking instead of eating processed food, then being aware of small things like the type of salt, my opinion. Of course, if you already do everything good, if you already track your macros, if you already drink plenty of water, if you took care of your sleep at night, okay, by all means you can go an extra mile, but you know, it's just salt. And the last from this first bag, protein bars. If you are a regular here, you know that now I'm making my own protein bar at home. And if you are a regular, you also know that I usually buy this every time I go to Costco. So I think we are going to buy it less and less. I just got it to have it at home, but I think we are going to eat more of the one I am making. And about that, I was talking to my husband about this, and we agreed on something, because the thing is, the one I make has less protein per calorie. So this one has a better profile. You can get more protein with less calories. We were debating if we should stay with the ones we make at home, or we should go for the one with more protein. And we agreed that at this point, reaching our protein target is not a problem for us. We reach the target every day. It's easy for us because we already got used to it. So it doesn't make much difference by the end of the day. So my suggestion for you is, first, try to hit your protein target. If it's hard for you, work on that and get any protein source that you can find. Work on that, build the habit of eating protein every day, of reaching your target every day. And after that, after this is not a problem, after you eat enough, not more than enough protein, after you feel that you are eating even more than you need, you can start to think about the source. You can start to think about, how can I improve the quality of the protein I am intaking. As simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it since the beginning. Start with the easiest step, and actually the most important. If we're not getting enough protein, I mean, that's the basics. And then the second bag, broccoli. I always have it because I just toss it in the rice pot or quinoa. Easy way to add veggies to your meals. Just chop it. You can chop it broccoli, carrots, and toss it into your rice or into your quinoa pot. That's it. Mushrooms, just an easy way to add a little more of protein to sauces, to pasta, to stir fries. I mean, a variety of things. I got potato. I usually buy sweet potatoes. They are a little healthier than the white and yellow potatoes, but because we have these strip loin steaks that we want to make, I love this type of potato to eat with steak. So it's gonna be a treat for Saturday night. Not this Saturday because we already have plans, but soon. Stay tuned for that. Tomatoes. I always say, if you have a hard time trying to eat more salad, more greens and such, just buy spinach, spring mix, tomatoes, because you only need to toss them to your plate. If you buy cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, you don't even need to cut them. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Toss it to your plate, drizzle with olive oil, with vinegar, and that's it. Asparagus, another thing that I love with steaks, and because we have tuna steaks as well, and I love it. Bananas, and last but not least, butter. I've been buying these grass-fed butter, and they taste better, and yeah, I'm satisfied. And if you noticed, I didn't get any protein, I mean beef or chicken, those fresh, quote unquote, I don't know if I can say fresh, protein that I usually get, because if you watched the last vlog, we are trying the butcher box. We got a lot of protein from there, a lot of meat, and our idea is stop buying those things from Costco because we are looking for a better source of protein. So yeah, I didn't have to buy anything, not even fish. Maybe fish, because as I was telling my husband, I think salmon is a good thing to buy from Costco. I like the price and the quality of the salmon from Costco. So maybe we are going to keep Costco as our supplier, as our salmon supplier. But the rest, I think we can already say that, yeah, we are going to stay with the butcher box. We are very satisfied with the quality. So far, everything that we tasted, we felt that it tasted better. And of course, the source is better. When we talk about beef, they are grass-fed beef. The chicken, organic chicken, raised without antibiotics. So yeah, we are pretty confident that we are going to keep with our subscription. But stay tuned for that. Now it's time to put everything away, and then I think I'm gonna have lunch.
I'm in second chances, empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path.
Time to make dinner. And for tonight, we don't have chicken anymore. I thought that the chicken would last a little longer, to be honest. But anyways, the biggest chunk of work is done. So now my how can I say, my time comes back to normal. I have time to actually cook by night as I usually do here. If you're a regular, you know that. And if you watched the latest vlog, you saw our butcher box haul. And today I'm gonna prepare ground beef. I think I'm gonna chop a few veggies. Oh, I'm gonna cook potatoes. Yeah, we are going to have beef with potatoes and what else I can find.
I've been thinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed? I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let? You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. I love the things you said to me.
Welcome to Thursday. And yeah, every day, oops, there is something dirty here. And yes, every day is the same. Every day I brew my coffee. I feel like when I was filming, and actually when I was editing the last vlog, like, yeah, the mornings, they are always the same, but this is routine, guys. And actually routine is a good thing if you find the best routine for you. And when I say the best routine, I mean a routine that you like, that you enjoy. It's the best word because everything works. So let me just sip my coffee. Now I feel smarter. So as I was saying, routine is the base for, not the base, but it's one of the fundamentals of a healthy lifestyle. Actually, it's good to have a routine. It's good to have process in place so you can just follow the process. And yeah, as I said, today is Thursday. The plans for today is to work. I still have to finish the editing for the videos that I recorded this week. I'm a little more, how can I say, relaxed now because I recorded everything that I needed. Now it's just a matter of editing. I still have to finish the latest vlog actually, but that's minor. But I have a lot of things to do here in the kitchen because the first days were just work on my desk and nothing here in the house. I didn't do any house chore. Not that I do a lot of them. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is today I have to make yogurt because it's about to finish, and I have to make more protein bars. Can you believe it? Yeah, they are going fast. We are eating them so fast. They are so good. So I'm gonna make them again. And I should bake cookies, my protein cookies as well, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time. Maybe I can do it tomorrow. So let's see. So yeah, I don't have, I said that it would be a more relaxed day, but yeah. So let's start by the yogurt.
It seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry.
Time for lunch, and of course we have our last night's dinner left over.
I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were.
So it's time to prepare my protein bars. It's the third time I'm gonna prepare this recipe. So I think I already have everything figured out. Actually, for this recipe, you can adapt for your own needs, for your own, I don't know, the profile, the macros distribution you are looking for. But basically, you need a sticky sweetener, either honey or any syrup you have. You mix this syrup with peanut butter or almond butter, any nut butter, and then you add protein powder and a flour. The thing is, the recipes I found, they would either add almond flour or coconut flour, sometimes oatmeal. And last week I experimented by using only protein powder, so I don't use any flour anymore. It's pure protein powder. So the part I would add the flour, I add more protein. The final recipe would be half cup of honey or any syrup you have, 2 cups of any nut butter you want to use, either peanut or almond, and 2 cups of protein powder. And then we are going to cover with chocolate if you want, of course. And it's so delicious. Yeah, that's why I've been preparing this recipe non-stop, because my husband and I, we cannot stop eating it. So yeah.
Meant to be. You make me anxious. I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. For me, it seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think.
Welcome to my Friday. Oh, it's Friday. Yeah, this week, I don't know if you noticed, the vlog was kind of, you know, usually I record more. I have more footage from my days, but this week was, you know, it's my content week, is my production week. I call it production week. But finally is Friday, and yeah, I went to the gym. I didn't have a complete workout, I would say. I went there, I just walked a little on the treadmill because I am, how can I say, I'm saving my energy for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. If you are regular here, you know that usually on Fridays I go to yoga, but no, tomorrow we have other plans. You see. But anyways, I'm gonna brew a coffee for me, and then I still have some work to do, but we are almost there. Weekend is around the corner.
something that ain't lost. Have we got
time for lunch, and oh my god, I'm so tired, but I still have so many things to do. But yeah, let's nourish our bodies and keep going.
our lines cross? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken.
If you watched a few vlogs ago, I went to the post office to drop a few documents that I needed for my US visa, and yeah, I got approved, and now I have to go back there to get my documents back, including my passport, because they have my passport with them, which as a foreigner it's the most important document you have. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, this week has been all over the place.
Misunderstandings and words unspoken, we fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have.
So back home, and it's time to prepare dinner. Actually not dinner, because on Fridays we usually eat something while we watch a movie or a TV show, and I like to share the recipe with you, something healthy. And today I had this idea. It's not the first time I do this, but I'm gonna do it in another way. I'm gonna prepare fish and chips. So the fish part is gonna be similar than the other time I did it. I'm gonna quote unquote, I'm gonna coat the fish with coconut flour, shred coconut and egg. But for the potato part, I'm gonna try to make potato chips. That's something I never tried. Of course, I'm gonna try to make them in the air fryer. It will be my first intent. So I don't know, because I know that you cannot layer things in the air fryer. I mean, things shouldn't be touching each other, so because the air has to circulate in between them. I believe that's the reason. So you can imagine that to make potato chips, you should have to have this gigantic layer of potatoes. But I did some research. I think I can get away if two potatoes overlap each other. I cannot put a bunch of potatoes, but it's still, actually my air fryer is pretty big. It's bigger than the standard air fryer, so I'm gonna try it. And after researching, I discovered that this type of potato is better for that. I cannot say the name because I think it's a French name. Russet potato. You already know this potato. They are pretty common. It's only that the name is hard for me to pronounce. They are the best potato to use for potato chips because they have more water or less water. I don't remember.
I think it has less water.
It has less water, or it doesn't matter. They are better for that. So if you're going to try with these potatoes. So I'm gonna cut them on my mandolin so I can have very thin slices. And I'm gonna start by the potato because I'm gonna have to use the whole air fryer for that. And while the air fryer is cooking the potatoes, I'm gonna prepare the fish, and then we can make the fish right after.
In front of you, or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts, 'cause I don't wanna waste my time. If we don't feel the same way, then don't pretend
my first attempt. As you can see, it turned out pretty good, but the chips part, I'm not convinced. Actually, I think it would be better to make them in the oven, because you only need to layer the potatoes on parchment paper, and because of the olive oil, of course they're not gonna be as crunchy as deep fried, but they're going to be, I think, even better than in the air fryer. In the air fryer, I don't know, they stick it together. It was a mess to make them. I didn't like it, the method, but I'm gonna try. Oh, there is another thing. Maybe I cut the potatoes too thin, so next time I can try a little thicker and see if it works, but it's not gonna be my last time trying to make potato chips at home. I'm gonna try it again. And then I made this sauce, or this dip, just because I thought it would be nice to have something more creamy on the plate. I just mixed cottage cheese with mustard. If you already know me, you know that I mix cottage cheese with a lot of things to make healthy dips, and this was just another one. Oh, and I finalized the plate with what is the name for this? I'm so tired already. It's not cilantro. This is, oh my god, amor, what is the name of the other herb that is not cilantro? Parsley. Parsley. So yeah, that was it. Now we are going to eat, because tomorrow is Saturday, but it's not a regular Saturday for us, because we have an intense workout tomorrow morning. You see.
I don't wanna waste my time. No, no, I don't wanna waste my time.
Welcome to Saturday. A little different, because this Saturday I'm going to the gym with my husband because we are going to have fun or not. We sign up for a class that we are not sure what it is. So, and yeah, we are wearing the same color, but it was totally coincidence. We signed up for this class. We are not sure about the class, but it's about like quote-unquote preparation for these high rocks. How can I say it's a sport, or it's a challenge? Yeah, it's a challenge or a competition that is kind of growing right now. You have to do certain types of exercise. You have to run, I believe, 8 kilometers, and you have to I know you have to burpee,
throw balls,
a lot of things. Yeah, so the gym is hosting a class. I don't know exactly what it is. It's like a preparation or a training for that. We don't know what to expect, because of course it's not going to be the challenge. We are not going to run all the way, or we are not going to do all the exercises, but we actually don't know what to expect. We don't know if the level is going to be similar to the level we are used to it, or if it's gonna be something unbearable. Let's see what happens. If this vlog finishes here, you know what happened.
I left things unsaid, and you cannot forget how my mistakes haunt us, but do they really daunt us? Your tongue can be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art.
Yes, we survived it. Actually, it was not as hard as I thought. What did you think?
No, not that bad. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I think the competition is hard for sure, but the class was it was only 45 minutes, so it was not that hard. It's like, I would say the level was a level of a HIIT class. It's the same as a HIIT class, I would say. You have the stations, and you have to actually alternate between the treadmill and the stations. And the stations are like walking lunge, farmer's walk. You have to slam the ball on the wall. What more? Ski. Yeah, a few things, but it was not that hard. I mean, now I have to think about if we want to sign up for the competition. I think it would be fun. What do you think? Yeah. Let's see.
And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just small scars. We should never be afraid of them.
Let me tell you about our amazing date night at Piano Piano, a vibrant Italian restaurant that quickly became one of our favorites. We, of course, started with wine, Piano Piano's very own house wine. We opted for the 2021 Cabernet Merlot, which paired perfectly with the rich Italian flavors that awaited us. For our appetizers, we indulged in two mouth-watering dishes. First, the spiced Manila clams, swimming in a delicious sauce made with tomato, basil, and garlic. Alongside that, we had the prosciutto di San Daniele. Finally, sliced prosciutto with roasted grapes, a touch of 10-year-old balsamic di Modena, garlic, chili, parmigiano, and chives. Every bite was an exquisite balance of salty, sweet, and savory. For the main course, hubby enjoyed the ravioli bolognese. Ricotta stuffed ravioli bathed in a hearty tomato and beef sauce with a drizzle of brown butter and a sprinkle of parmigiano to bring it all together. I went for the rigatoni carbonara, a classic dish made with organic eggs, guanciale, pecorino romano, and black pepper. The creamy texture and bold flavors made it an absolute delight. For dessert, we both couldn't resist the Nutella tiramisu. It was the perfect twist on the classic, with layers of espresso-soaked laid fingers, mascarpone, Nutella, and a dusting of cocoa that brought everything together in a sweet symphony of flavors. If you enjoyed this vlog, you are going to love what's next.